loves! Welcome to the Ariel Show. I'm Ariel, and today is an extra fun episode because today I'm doing a Halloween makeup tutorial for you. This is for those of you who maybe like me wait till the complete last minute to do anything for Halloween, and you end up waking up the morning of and you're like, oh crap, and you go to the store and all that's left is like sheets to pretend to be a ghost. So this is the way that we are going to get away with procrastinating all year long, right here. This is a really basic tutorial. It's still like a cute, pretty look, and it's not like crazy bloody vampired out like some YouTube tutorials get on here. This is about as complicated as I can handle. All right, so here we go. So just to begin, I have put some foundation on my face. I filled in my eyebrows because I do that every single day. And just to start off, I'm gonna throw some primer on my eyelids. This is Painterly by MAC, but any primer that you wanna use will work just fine. I find that if I don't apply primer, my eyelids freak out and they have like an allergic reaction and I can't wear eyeshadow for days. So eyelid primer is a huge must for me. Okay, next I'm going to apply a white eyeshadow. This is the quad from Maybelline called Amethyst Smokes. You guys, I've been buying this thing for like 3 years because I need all the colors together to tell me what colors go well together, and this is one of my favorites. So I'm just going to take a basic brush and begin applying white all over my eyelid. White is how you get the color that you put on top to really stand out, because otherwise you're putting a color on top of your skin color and it won't work as well. Next, I'm going to start in with my purple. This is a Color Tattoo Purple by Maybelline. I wish it was as purple as this actual color is, but it's not. So that's why we're going to do a couple different things here to get it a little bit brighter. I just don't want you to see this purple and get all excited, you guys. It doesn't actually look like that. Just apply this all over your actual lid, not like all the way up to your eyebrow like you did with the white. This color is super creamy and kind of sticky, which I don't love. But you can see that because of the white underneath, at least it's sort of showing up, but it feels so weird. I wish it was a little bit easier to apply. One thing I wanted to note to you guys too is you don't have to use it all the specific brands or stuff that I'm using. I am like such a hodgepodge makeup user. I use drugstore makeup, I use nicer stuff when I can get that in my collection. So just use whatever you have on hand. Usually you can make it work. After I put that purple stuff on, I'm gonna go in and just top mine with the purple powder from here. It's nice to put a powder on top. That way it's not quite as sticky and it makes it last a little bit longer. Okay, next I'm going to come in and just add a little bit of shadow, a little bit of depth and dimension on the sides. I'm going to be doing the sideways V trick, ladies, you know what I'm talking about. So just go ahead, wet your brush. This is a really good, like tapered, really loaded brush, lots of bristles packed in there, and I really like this. This is Precision Eye by BareMinerals, check it out. And I'm going to be dipping my brush in a darker purple color. You could do a black too if you wanted, but I'm going over this with black eyeliner, so I don't want to go like all the way black because then you won't see the liner. So sideways V is exactly what it sounds like. You're doing one of these, bam, and then you're doing one of these right there, just like that. And then you're going to blend that, and you know what, I am going to add a little black because I'm not loving this. I always have a tricky time getting the symmetry right. It's always one of my problems when I'm doing my makeup. So I like to kind of go slowly and build a little bit. That way I'm not getting too far ahead on one eye and then have to catch up with the other eye. It's real annoying. So now that I've got that basic sideways V shape going on both eyes, I'm going to take a brush that's got a little bit looser bristles, and just kind of blend that just like that. There you go. One thing I always do when I'm putting this dark stuff on is I always go too far, so I always take my finger or a makeup remover wipe and just kind of get it back where it's supposed to be. I really find blending is my friend here. If you can blend away a multitude of sins. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Next, we're coming to the fun part. This is where we're going to start adding our spider web, and I'm only going to do this on one eye because, like I said, symmetry is not my strong point, and there's no way I could do one eye and then somehow mimic it with the other one. So if you want to go do two, if you're feeling overachieving, you go for it. But this is a liquid liner. I would highly recommend that you do that. Don't take an eyeliner stick like this because it probably probably won't stay in place. You're going to want something that's going to last throughout all your hearty Halloween partying. Hearty Halloween partying. I like that. This is MAC Liquidlast Liner. I wore this on Warped Tour all summer, and it lasted, you guys, this thing lasts for days. I could just do my makeup on Monday and it would still be there on Friday. That's what this does. So I'm going to do just like a basic cat eye with my liner, but I'm going to go pretty far, like a lot farther than usual. I'm going to go even past my eyebrow. So I'll start on just one eye, and then I'll come back in and kind of match up the other eye later. So you can do your cat eye kind of however you want. We all have our little tricks to make it work. But basically I try to go a little bit lighter kind of as I get in towards my eye, and a little thicker as I go out. So this is probably where I would stop for everyday look, just like that, but I'm gonna just bam, like extend this thing. Just like that. When I was in high school, I didn't really know how to use eyeliner, so I just used Sharpie. That worked just fine. You'll see I keep referring to my makeup remover wipes here because this is an essential part of the makeup process for me, is wiping away what I've done on accident. Even when I do cat eyes, I can't control it well enough to just get it right the first time, so it's like a back and forth tweaking process. This is going to be the first line of our spider web, and I'm going to go ahead and make, I think 3, maybe 4 more lines up here, and then 2 down here. So once we got those lines, we'll start filling those in. So I'll start doing that real quick. Okay, something like that. Once you've got your lines drawn, it's time to kind of fill in with the actual web part. So this is just like a basic U shape. You're just gonna connect these little guys with some U's. The closer to the eye, I like them to be a little bit closer together, and then get them further apart the further away from our eye that we go. And it helps me to make sure that my brush really has a bunch of product on it and it's really nice and wet. So here we go. All right, once you've got a basic shape looking something like this, just go ahead and take the same liquid eyeliner that you used and draw a cat eye on the other side so it kind of matches. Next, I want to add some eyeshadow right here to the bottom. I'm just going to dip my brush in some black eyeshadow and just kind of smoke it out a little bit, add some dimension. I'm going to do this to the other side as well. I'm just going to take a looser brush and blend this a little bit, so it kind of blends into the existing web shape. All right, next I'm just going to add some mascara. I never like to put on mascara without curling my lashes, and this would be such a great look for fake lashes, but I have not figured out how to wear them without my eyes feeling so heavy, so droopy. Like I feel like I need to take a nap whenever I'm wearing them. So they're just not for me right now until I find a really light kind, or I don't know, adjust my technique. I'm using a non-waterproof on my top lashes because it's such a pain to get waterproof off. However, I will be putting a waterproof brand on my bottom because otherwise I notice that it tends to kind of flake and speckle off throughout the day and land on my cheeks. Don't you love the faces girls have to make when they're putting on mascara? So good. Alright, so that's it for the eye part. Now to add some quick drama to your lips, throw on one of your favorite lipstick colors. This is just a combination of 2. I never know what shade to get, so I like to buy a couple of the cheap kind and just kind of blend them until I find a color that generally kind of matches my hair, which is what I usually go for. Okay, so once you have a color on your lips, you're going to take a basic black eyeliner, and we want to use this as our lip liner today. I never use lip liner, but like you just draw around your lips. It's pretty easy. Okay, so this is like a basic black eyeliner lip liner, and obviously this looks crazy. What you're going to do is just kind of push your lips together, and it's going to create a cute little ombre effect. Try to keep it where it's supposed to be. Something like that, and then you can go in and add more color or blacken out your lips even more for a more dramatic effect. So that's it. That's the basic look. To make it last, maybe set it with some setting spray. This is from Smashbox. I really like this one. Makes your face feel really nice. Okay, so that's the basic look. Please, if you end up using this tutorial to do your makeup on Halloween, please tag me. I would love to see a picture of that. I want to thank all my wonderful patrons at patreon.com, as well as my friends over at Singer, who helped to make this episode possible. Before we go, I gotta show you guys this. Did you see this? Did you see this sitting in the background? This, I freaking made this, you guys. Freaking made this on my brand new embroidery machine that Singer sent me, showed up at my doorstep. I'm gonna include the video of me unboxing it. And you guys, I didn't like freaking print this out or paint. This is thread. It's like a picture made of thread. That's what embroidery is. Mind blown, right? I know, mind blown. All sorts of fun stuff happening at my house today. All sorts of wonderful art. I love you guys so much. I will see you next week, and have a happy Halloween. Bye.